something here. I know how this looks, but I can assure you I have leave to look into... Oh, you're not security. Then you must be responsible for all the commotion I heard just now. For both our sakes, I think it best if we continue as we were. I will forget I saw you as long as you extend me the same courtesy. I was looking for proof, if you must know. There was an incident recently, and I believe our head of security is neglecting his duty to investigate. Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility and all its researchers. Unfortunately, he's a punitive man who delights in the wretchedness of others. I'd grasp a live rod if I could pass its current to him. Although, unless you have unusual license to be here, his odds of keeping head and body united diminish by the second. Unless your lamps have oxidized, you must have noticed my arm. I lost it saving the Sovereign from a rift experiment gone wrong. An experiment I was in charge of, naturally. Valancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me in the eyes of my colleagues. And since he's closed off that wing of the lab, I can't prove my innocence. I should have known you were here for the prototype. But for what ill-begotten purpose, I wonder? I'll scream if you try anything, and I have rather formidable vocal cords. So, would you care to try another answer? Actually, I think you'll find it is. I did mention my position at this facility, did I not? What I want is to continue my research unimpeded by undeserved sanctions or threat of the same. Coincidence is not causation, I know, but with recent events being what they are, it's difficult not to draw certain unpalatable theories beyond mere incompetence. Sabotage comes foremost to mind, though the perpetrator and purpose remain a mystery. If only Valancourt was not at permanent cross-purposes with me. Even though we have expanded our efforts beyond the modulator's use, Valancourt would still pay for such a theft. And I'll need it to reopen the rift in the closed-off wing. I couldn't possibly rely on an outsider to help me conduct an investigation, could I? No, that would be outrageous, unthinkable. Except, whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding Protectorate subject to gather proof and uncover its cause. Really, Valancourt is forcing my hand here. Help you with acquisition? Assuredly not. If, however, in your exploration of the lab, you happen upon the modulator, I surely would not be able to prevent you from seizing it. What I am offering is help afterward. Once you take the prototype, it will set off an immediate lockdown. I can facilitate your exit from the facility, but only if you help me in turn. That modulator will be necessary to unfold the rift and find the evidence I need. And if Valancourt suffers repercussions for its loss, I will count that as an added benefit. The kind that proves I did not dishonor myself by making a mistake, and that the cause of the disaster was due to someone else's malfeasance, deliberate or otherwise. The prototype rift modulator is currently in interstitial hall at the top of Exhibition Tower. There's a lift in the next room over that can take you directly there. Once you have the prototype, make your way to Valancourt's quarters. He should have a spare key card that will grant us access to the restricted wing. I'll monitor your progress from here. Be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone unfamiliar to them. But once you have the keycard and rift device, reconvene here, and we'll go together to the wing. Valancourt keeps all of the items he confiscates from the staff in a locked closet in his quarters. There may be something pertaining to the investigation within.
We can't be expected to sleep in these conditions.
Better than bivouacking on Quistran. But the toe's missing his testament.
All subjects prosper under the guidance of the ruler and son.
Enemy in vicinity.
I see an unfriendly...
What was... Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Invasive element! Replenishing the eye above!
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Seeking shelter!
You try to limit further damage, Commander.
That's our due south! The Predecessor endures.
One rift anomaly module. Modulator, as requested. Quickly, use the modulator to open the rift. It may provide your only avenue for escape.
the unsubtle thief. Yes, you with the rift modulator. I've made the intercom available to you. Avail yourself. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far. Sprat caught your tongue? So be it. We can forgo civilities. I will await you in the hangar. There, bullets may fly more freely than words.
Hostile spot. Got some bad company.
Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges. Thank you, dear.
Got my left on an
Investigating hostile intentions.
Sovereign never seemed especially perturbed. Frolic, cramp, shitty, to your heart's reasonable abandon? It's only
check enemy light just turned on.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it. Try to limit further damage, Commander.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Always pays to plan ahead. These ought to make sure trouble is in it.
Observed.
I see an unfriendly sword.
Combat sir.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system, serve the sovereign.
Fret not.
Hey there.
Our researchers have everything well in hand.
Didn't one just
Much ado about nothing.
so go? All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the sovereign. This paradigm we serve supplies all we deserve.
Some kind of slackwit faffing about.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
It's moving to safety.
Not getting up.
Paradigm disruptive influences.
Thank you, dear.
Forever vigilant. Somebody lost.
For
Trust the plan. Preserve set progress. Sustain the system. Giving chase. Always watching.
What's your purpose here? Forever vigilant.
Back to it.
Spy move!
Might be lying in wait. Nothing came of it. Someone hiding? Aborting search.
The sovereign as a loyal protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy without error perpetually. They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged.
Setting up my objective.
Punishing my firearms!
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
We shall stage their ambitions.
Pushing ahead! They covet our new bounty!
Refuge granted. Attack me, you attack my community.
Not bad.
Don't be reluctant to unfold any rifts you come across using the modulator. They may eject something useful to you.
intense curiosity to find.
Need a little help, Commander.
Don't be reluctant to unfold any rifts you come across using the modulator. They may eject something useful to you.
I admit an intense curiosity to find out what's inside that luminous rift.
Enemy moving into harm's way. From me.
Never more can... That somebody?
Ready to take the heat off.
The console
Proceeding to attack.
Got some bad company. Troublemaker approaching.
Consider self-preservation applied.
They dig me in. Help me out. Let's get him over
Having
with.
that device nabbed on his watch nigh guarantees Valancourt a long stay and mental refreshment, if he is not subjected to swift and fitting arbitration first. Matriarch's blessings on you. Let's not waste time then. I'll lead us to the restricted wing now. Once there, reopen the rift using the modulator, so we can begin searching for clues. There's the sorry excuse of interstitial reconfigurating matter in my arm. Open the rifts reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner, but use your imagination to conjure the original seed that could lead us to the evidence we need. You've discovered something? I knew it! I am absolved! And yet, I cannot possibly imagine what would have possessed him to deliberately endanger the Sovereign's life. It's unconscionable. I would characterize Valancourt as many vile and unmentionable things, but a traitor? No. A man cannot defecate without humming a Protectorate anthem. For all the time I've spent trying to unsnarl Valancourt's mercurial behavior, it seems there was yet more I did not know about him. I think I'm beginning to understand exactly what happened here. But if you have any additional points of data, please share them. I think I can formulate my own conclusion from here. Our dear head of security has much to answer for. We need to go and confront Valancourt, now. I'm no longer willing to wait for the arc of justice to bend in my favor. Valancourt needs to die for what he's done. If I distract him, can I count on you to do the rest? The kind that buys you time to do what you need to. If we can find a way to isolate Valancourt from his forces, he will be much easier to deal with. He wouldn't dare. I've devoted more hours to studying rifts than almost anyone living. And since the Order abandoned us, the Protectorate does not have minds like mine to spare.
Hold on now. The Order hardly abandoned the Protectorate. You Yaysayers attempted to assassinate our presiding bishop. That's not even mentioning your meddling with the rifts.
Nevertheless, we have gotten off topic. Trust me, I know Valancourt. This will work. Thank you. It's been maddening to go unbelieved for so long about the vileness hiding in his heart. Every complaint vanishing into the void. But now, to the matter at hand. I'll go first, follow behind, but not too closely. We don't want him to see you. I'll keep Valancourt talking so that you can get a good angle on him, but his patience isn't limitless, so be swift. Attack when ready. No need to wait for a signal from me. Oh, and there's also a rift in the hangar. An experimental byproduct, as it were. I would avoid interacting with it, lest you alert Valancourt to our ploy.
Pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Pleasantries, Valancourt. I know you sabotaged the experiment that nearly killed me and the Sovereign. I have the proof.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Such a belligerent tone is unbecoming from one of your profession. Pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area.
I'll take care of him, Commander.
Improving
Guards, see to this intruder with extreme replenishing my firearms.
They hate our contentment.
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it. Thank you, dear. Energy capacitor out. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Changing magazine, efficiently and in short order.
Knew you had my back.
Yeah. Crisply moving to cover. Through his beneficent guidance.
Capacitor standing by to stupefy.
Thus always to traitors. Morale will certainly improve in the lab now, I should think, provided Valancourt's replacement is not also an absolute pilgarlic. I had prepared this trauma kit, but obviously that turned out to be an unnecessary precaution. Please, take it with my gratitude. I'm not sure murdering the head of security at a highly valued research facility makes the argument you think it does, but noted. Have no fear. No evidence of our little collaboration will survive. I'll see to it.
What was
Investigating hostile intentions.
Got eyes on some
administering?
that you have the rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rift could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
Just say when.
Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
Commander, watch your vitals!
Knew you had my back.
Hostilities are afoot.